kept saying, oh, maybe once I get a bigger space, then I'll learn how to grow my own food. Oh, once I do this, then I'll be able to do this. But what ended up happening is the pandemic. And that really made me realize, you know what? It's time to learn how to grow your food now. And just like I like to always say this line, grow where you're planted, is the same way that I need to learn how to grow my food where I'm planted right now, whether it's a small space, whether it's a big space, whether you have a big backyard or no backyard. Learn somehow how to grow your own food. One thing that this whole pandemic and all that's been going on around the world has taught me was that you need to find ways to be more self-sufficient and be intentional in finding ways to survive. Hey lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a totally different series, and that's learning how to grow my own food. Although I've been wanting to do it for a long time, I don't know about you, but in the past year or so with all that's going on, it has really been weighing heavily on me that it's time for me to stop procrastinating, stop coming up with excuses, and learn how to grow my own food. So I'm gonna put on my survival cap, my thinking cap, and we're gonna make this work. The question is, how will I make it work in this small space? I already have plants all over the place here. Growing the plants is easy. Growing food is a whole nother realm. If you really think about it, we were made to do these basic things: grow our own food, build our own homes. These are basic life skills that I think over the years we've just gotten so used to things being done for us and living in microwave society that we completely dismissed ourselves as being capable of doing these things. Once you take the convenience aspect out of it, I think we all can do it. And I want you to join this journey with me in learning how to grow my own food. If you've already started growing your own food, definitely leave your comments down at the bottom. Tell me your tips. What did you do? What didn't you do? I plan on growing my garden right here on my balcony, and I'm going to take you on the journey of how I'm going to do that. But I've already started. If I'm going to grow my own food, why not start with something I love? And that's the sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes, and I know I've said it in videos before, but I don't think you understand. I really love sweet potatoes. There's so many potato options out there, so many sweet potato options out there. So literally the sweet potato has been my motivation for the past 2 years to learn to grow my own food, only because I love it so much. So we are going to the organic store, farmers market, Whole Foods, wherever you can think of that sells organic sweet potato, and we are going to try to get some sweet potato slips out of that. And I realized that there's several ways that you can get potato slips. You can either buy them, which are more expensive, or you can grow them yourself by just getting an actual potato from your local grocery store, and then from there growing the slip. You should start off with an organic sweet potato because they haven't put any growth inhibitors on there, so that way it doesn't sprout. Now from there, there's 3 different methods of growing your sweet potato slips. You can have them in water, where you just kind of immerse the sweet potato halfway and then let it root, or you can just put it in soil and just let it stem from there and root from there. Or the third way, which is what I'm going to attempt to do, is I'll just put it away somewhere where it's low lighting and low moisture, so that way we'll see if it just grows some slips from there. And the only reason why I want to go that route is because I don't want to deal with mold or any issues or any bugs with the water in the potato, which I probably won't have an issue, but I think that's just too messy. And I've also read that it takes much longer. And I didn't want to start the soil route because I kind of wanted to see the process happening right away. So I figured, you know what, let me leave it and forget it and just put the sweet potato away. That way I don't have to worry about it being watered. We'll see if it sprouts, and if it sprouts, then great. If not, then I'll do a different route. And as you can see, I've already started the process of growing my own slips, and it's been over a month and a half since I've been growing this like this. But I've been growing it outside of water. I'm learning as I go, but I noticed that it has grown, but it hasn't grown as fast as if I had already put it in soil. So what I'm going to do is see if they'll grow some roots in water. I'm going to try taking off some of these stems, and I'll also have the sweet potato in soil to try to see if that will also continue to grow, because as you can see, there's knots everywhere. So I'm excited about this. I love sweet potatoes, and sweet potatoes take months to kind of be ready to harvest. So I figured if I start the slips now, then it should be ready by late summer. I'm not sure. We'll see, but we're all gonna learn together. But I just wanted to keep this a special series only because I think it's a journey that we all can benefit from. Even if I don't grow a whole forest of food here on my balcony, which is probably impossible, I would like to pick up the habit of growing. So when I do get into a bigger space, or I do end up in a situation where I have to learn how to survive, that won't be the time that I have to learn how to grow my own food out of panic. I will already have the skills. This balcony is going to get a total transformation, not completely, but I'm going to have to rearrange plants around to make room for food, and that's going to be interesting. So if that's the journey you want to join me on, stay tuned. Continue to follow the series so you can see what else I'm going to grow and how this process is going for me, and join me on the process of learning how to grow our own food. Pick up the skills on learning how to grow your own food, and if you don't succeed, at least you can say you learned. But we're not looking to not succeed, because we're made for this, right? We're made to survive. Definitely continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can see what happens next. And of course, I'll still be posting my home decor and all the other stuff that I post. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you guys on the next video.